It's you. What does she want? He asked, voice trembling. She's called the Madani, the Bone Witch. She died burning alive in that very graveyard after the villagers found her practicing black rites. They buried her where the fog never lifts. But on the first moonless night of winter, she rises and completes her pact with death. Iron's skin crawled. What pact? She brings back 10 souls from their graves. In return, she gets to take one living soul with her to the underworld, someone she marks before midnight. You've been marked, boy. Iron looked down. A black, handprint-shaped bruise was growing on his chest, as if burned under the skin. I didn't do anything wrong. She doesn't care about wrong or right, the old woman whispered. She only cares that you saw her. Now you must undo the pact, before the 10th soul is raised. Iron's stomach twisted in fear. How? The woman pulled a rusted, bone-carved amulet from her neck and said, You'll have to go back before midnight. To stop the dead, you must walk among them. Iron held the bone-carved amulet tight in his fist as he stood once again at the edge of the cursed graveyard. The fog had thickened into something alive, twisting and writhing like it had a mind of its own. Each step forward felt like sinking into ice. The whispers had returned, louder now, crawling into his ears like insects. He moved between broken tombstones, his phone dead, his breath short. The amulet grew warm, pulsing against his chest, as though guiding him deeper. Then he saw them, 9 graves, dug open, 9 corpses lumbering through the fog. Some were children. One was missing its lower jaw. Another dragged a coffin nail still pierced through its skull. And in the center, the witch stood again. This time, she wasn't alone. A young girl knelt before her, weeping silently. The 10th soul. Iron hid behind a tree, clutching the amulet. He had to stop her. But how? He couldn't fight the undead, nor face the witch's gaze. Then he remembered what the old woman had said, to stop the dead, walk among them. Heart hammering, he stepped forward, breathing slowly, trying to blend into the ranks of the risen. He limped like them, dragged his feet, didn't speak. He passed by the jawless corpse, it didn't react. The child beside it tilted her head and moved on. He was among them. Step by step, he moved closer to the girl and the witch. Then, when he was close enough, he pulled the amulet from under his shirt and slammed it onto the witch's back. The witch shrieked, smoke bursting from her spine. She turned violently, but her face twisted, melting, as the amulet glowed white-hot. The corpses froze. But the ground beneath Iron's feet cracked open. The earth split like paper under Iron's feet, and he plunged into darkness, dragged down by unseen hands, cold as death itself. The amulet fell from his grasp, swallowed by the void. He landed with a sickening thud on damp stone, bruised but alive. Around him, the silence was complete. Then came the whisper. Not from above. From the walls. Carved in bones, stitched into the rock with sinew, faces screamed, silent, frozen in agony. Eyes still open. Iron stood slowly, breath shaky. He was inside the bone mirror, a space between life and death, built by the witch to trap marked souls forever. And she was here. Her form shimmered like black smoke, bones exposed beneath thin skin. Her voice echoed in every direction. You broke the pact, boy, but I can still take you. You saw what you shouldn't. You walked among my dead. Now you belong to me. No, Iron said, backing against the bone wall. You wanted a soul. Take mine, but let the others go. The witch paused. So brave, she sneered. But you misunderstand. I don't take life. I twist it. Suddenly, the walls rippled and opened into mirrors. Iron saw himself, but older, with hollow eyes and a grin too wide for his face. Then another mirror showed his village burning. Another showed the girl from earlier, eyes glowing like the witch's. This is your future, unless you take my place. My place, he asked. The bone mirror must always have a keeper, a marked soul to bind the dead. Stay, and the curse ends. Leave, and the ritual begins anew. Iron's heart thundered. It wasn't just about escaping now. He had to make a choice. Iron's breath came in shallow bursts as he stared into the shifting mirrors. Each one showed a future more twisted than the last. Blood-soaked streets, hollow-eyed children, grave dirt over every door in his village. The witch hovered behind him, her fingers long and bony, tipped with claws made from the teeth of her victims. Choose, boy, she hissed, voice echoing like cracking bones. Take my place, or watch them all rot. Iron turned, his fists clenched. If I stay, the dead sleep forever? The witch's smile was a jagged line. Forever is such a fragile word. But yes, for now, they sleep. He closed his eyes. He saw the terrified girl, her tears. The villagers, oblivious to the curse festering beneath their feet. The amulet was gone, but he still had something, resolve. "I'll stay," he whispered. The witch shrieked in delight, and began to disintegrate, her form unraveling into threads of smoke. The bone mirror pulsed with light. The screaming faces on the wall quieted. The mirror shattered. But Iron didn't feel dead. Instead, he stood in the center of the graveyard, the fog gone, the air eerily still. The graves were sealed. The corpses vanished. Morning light broke over the horizon. Had it all been a dream? No. In the center of the graveyard, where the witch once stood, a new statue had risen, Iron's likeness, carved in stone, eyes shut, hands outstretched in warning. And beneath it, freshly etched in granite, the Watcher of the Dead. Do not disturb. Do not forget. Back in the village, the girl woke up safe in her bed. But on every full moon, some say the ground hums near the cemetery, and a whisper escapes the soil. "One day, I'll need a replacement."